Well, this game is called NASCAR Hilton 2010 at Talladega. As I just joined the game with some kind of a basic vehicles and a Formula 1 rims and tires as well. As you look for a schemes and variations, that looks like for a Dodge Charger. I think we're going to be to try this out as we're about to start for this yet. As we're going to be driving some cars, we got 1200 gallons. We absolutely need to do like this one, and the miles per hour like this one. And this car was absolutely sitting down, and the volume is only up to 4. So let's going up into this one. As we've seen, sounds like a NASCAR 2003 season engine sounds like this one. As we're going to be doing some remains, almost 190 miles an hour with this vehicle, with a Formula 1 tires and rims as well. And because of this one, and exactly as the Pirelli, that I just turned up for a medium tires as well, almost to 9,000 RPM, and I got hit the wall for our first couple of laps. When this car does ran out of fuel, which going to get in for this video, and a few more testing for this one, as we're about to lose speeds to down to 186, which is the same top speed as NASCAR Unleashed that we're hitting onto lap number 2, as this is the draft point, as hitting throughout for 193 miles an hour that we're hitting through this out for our drafting zone. So as you may notice, that it's not going to be trying to get down as 186 miles an hour, and 200 miles an hour is absolutely pretty straight for qualifying. And because of this static is going to be doing for a little bit one piece until 193 miles an hour, until it's got to hit throughout for 195 miles an hour. This is absolutely a little bit great and aggressive as well. So looks like I'm not hitting for our top speed instantly. Even the draft line wasn't absolutely going to be doing for such as going to be work. As we're keeping on doing something kind of lap times is going to hit up for some kind of testing around for this one until 10,000 RPM we might able to get hit out for this one. So out of this moment, looks like this car is going to get reaching up for a lot of miles an hour instead of 186, which is pretty slow. It looks like there's the sun here for even overall, as the sun will be about to set for this one until 195 miles an hour. This is going to be really faster as well. Now to take things down as well, now we need to head us really fast and straight. Now it absolutely looked like it's not going to be unbelievable. Now it tells me that we're not going to be feeling such as a little bit stressful, as I'm not doing this a really very long time at this one until 196 miles an hour, almost to 197. Now it's absolutely got to be pretty blocking this cell for the microphone, and because I just picked with my nose, we have been failed to test. Sorry, I just slapped out of control because I need to do this for once more before I can complete. I have literally failed for one time as well, because I just absolutely didn't know my controls. And because suddenly I'm trying to might able to get ways down of control by picking the nose as we look up into turn number 2, as we're not hitting throughout for a lot of miles an hour. Looks like I can see that vehicle from over here and throughout for the left, as this thing is absolutely going to be doing for a much more miles, and because the lap times are unavailable, it was. So looks like even though looks like we're going to be slipped it up here as we look up here to the sunset, as we absolutely find ourselves out, and because of miles an hour just going to be straight at this one, and absolutely we're going to be hitting throughout for some down to the inside as we're touching that yellow lane, resulting for some kind of an unreliable penalty. So the lap has been completed and I hit the wall. Looks like we're not going to be doing for reaching and made it into our variations of top speed. Now looks like I'm just gonna be keeping on focus of top speed of 200 miles an hour. As you think of the front diffuser and front splitter as well is some kind of extremely legal whatsoever. Now it should be putting out for some kind of one, I guess. So as you can never saw about this one, as I need to speed for some kind of extremely high speeds, that's 200 miles an hour. If I'm gonna hit throughout for 200 miles per hour straight, looks like I'm just gonna be doing for a cinematic mode as well, as we're gonna be doing for the 1960s cinematic mode, or some kind of just unreliable for the 2000 cinematic mode as well. So as you can see, to get up here, I need to get this really fast as possible before I might able to get for reached up to top speeds as possible. As you can see, for a beautiful sunset, I don't think this is not absolutely morning anymore, because sometimes it will be absolutely going to be taking up for a very long strategy, but taking for over 50 seconds as well. So as you can see, for more top speed, as even morbidly possible that we never seen like this before. As we speak to this, more top speed is going to be enabled, and the top speed is 186, which is absolutely very kind of disappointing. Now it's exactly and hit the wall again and made it into another lap. As we need to do for a complete lap, maybe I need to do something for some more, and more reliable things has come as we come for some more, as we came some more, and top speed of this some kind of one like this one. So as you may see up about the top speed, at least doing such as gonna be pretty one moment. I don't want to have for some kind of things one as we slept here, as we came for out for a total amount of maps and laps as well. So the total amount of laps is gonna be literally hardly as well. So as we're gonna be hitting throughout for a 189 miles an hour as well. So does not count for a top speed humor, but complete a lap and we're doing for another one. So as we're doing this for some kind of other stuff, maybe I'm not sure that we're hitting throughout for a lot of miles an hour. So as we can speak to this, and even though that's enough for this time, after one lap has been complete, it's time to get back into the pits, because of all of a sudden I must reset the server as well. If this server wasn't reset, I need to rejoin the game at once, as we put myself back into the pits, but still more to go, as we never able to talk about the strategy like here before, as we're going to be decelerating down into 0 miles an hour. That we won't absolutely going to be doing for whatever it is. Our final race wasn't enough, but the test was completed. And by the way, because of this failed test, because of I didn't pay attention to some kind of to train around the tracks. So anyways, if you like for today's video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe and click that bell. Thanks for watching for this one about testing for a car of tomorrow vehicles, and exactly it must be the year 2010. Thanks for watching, and I'm gonna be signing off for literally right now, and thanks for the Wacky Wednesday.